Hey, how do you do? Sorry about the delay, ladies and gentlemen, but without further ado, how you doing? Welcome in. Episode 112 of the Untitled series, or better yet known as the Immaculate series. Shout out, remind me who told me that in the chat, because if I do ever change the series name, I want to give you some credit, but big up everybody for being here. I am sorry that I'm late. C'est la vie. All that fun stuff. Chewy is here. I did drag the dog from the living room. I was going to try and think of something cooler to say, but really there's nothing cooler to say than good evening or good morning, maybe good afternoon, wherever you may be tuning into the world. Hope you are too blessed to be stressed, as am I. Look, got a few things to go over, and then I already, we got to look forward to Nottingham, the Battle of the Hams, as I like to call it. Nottingham Forest versus Tottenham. But not Tottenham Forest. Anyway, let's say hello to everyone in the chat. If I can't laugh at my own jokes, how could I expect anybody else to? But big up Nick Brown, double first place prize winner today. Says, hi Jacob, I'm going to try and be here, but it'll be midnight for me, and I saw you were still here, so big up Nick Brown, appreciate you being here. Dunkels Dork is here, says, CUTI, me gustas tú. I do love him as well, Dunkels Dork. Ryman Son, big up chat, big up Jacob, do the damn thing. Any update on Michael's holiday message? We'll wish him well for us. I have wished him well. I haven't asked for the holiday video, but it might be about time that I do that. It might be about time that I do that. Big up Baloo. Big up Jacoby Doo. Jacoby Doo. I like that, Baloo. How do you do? Is that Simba in your photo? I don't know what that is, but big up. Nick Brown hanging out late. Staying up late with us, I should say. David Calvino. Big up Nick Brown. Big up everybody who is in the UK. Look, I know it was not the best start time as a content creator and when it comes to like the windows. But hey, my wife makes the big bucks, so I got to plan my life around hers. And unfortunately, her Wednesday was very packed. Therefore, my Wednesday was very packed. But you know what? I was going to... all right. We're 5 minutes in. I'm going to be real candid for a second. There's only 40 of y'all here, so just hear me out, the 40 of you. I was actually going to cancel the show, if I'm honest. I was feeling kind of tired. I was feeling like, damn. But then I realized I hadn't done one yesterday, and then if I'd canceled today, then it would really have been like, where's my commitment? How can I talk about the players' commitment to Ange Postecoglou? How can I talk about Tottenham Hotspur's commitment if I'm not committed, quite frankly? And then I was thinking about people like you, Nick Brown, YouTube chat members, people in the UK who wake up early. You know what I'm saying? Hey, a lot of people from all over the world tune into this channel, and I'm grateful for every single one of you. There is something I did want to share, if you don't mind. I mean, I should be better prepared for this. Well, actually, here's the best way I could do it, because actually I tweeted about it, and I could share it. Just a little bit of foresight would be great on my end, but hey, what do you do? I did tweet this out because, quite honestly, I felt pretty honored. And Ryman Son, you were talking about Michael there, so I thought this was a pretty nice little... Hang on one second, let me share this with you. And there's my son saying congratulations as well. If you can see this, this was YouTube's little message to us. Says, this year the YouTube channel got 2,545 new subscribers, 130.9 thousand views. And that's just for the first 11 months. That's not even factoring in this month, I don't think. So first and foremost, just want to say big up. Appreciate every single one of you this calendar year who has tuned in. This stuff is just some other stats, but look, I just, 2,500 new subscribers is pretty cool. It honestly makes me feel pretty damn cool. So appreciate every single one of y'all stopping by, hitting that like. Look, it does keep track of how many likes you get. 19.4. If every single person hit a like on every video I ever did, we probably could have hit 20K likes. But you know what? We move. It's okay. The likes to view ratio is not that bad in the grand scheme of things, I guess. I mean, I don't really know what the average is, but big up Donovan. These club, these players. A Macaroni Man had the likes of Basuma and Sarr on the bench. Screw Paratici. Conte should be in prison. Well, hey, he's free to do what he wants to do. He took the job, and he didn't make it better. He made us feel better for a moment, but then it was also fleeting, wasn't it? David Cavino staying up late. Appreciate you, David. Faisal says, don't worry, Jacob. Me and others are waiting. I do appreciate every single one of y'all that did wait for me. I am very, very sorry. I did not look. Again, I apologize. Bob Down Under. Morning, Jacob and chat. A beautiful summer morning here. Big up, Bob Down Under. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. I'm just going to leave those numbers up there for a second because, hey, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. That's all I can say. Do as Nick Brown did and grab your free beer on the way in. Look, it costs absolutely nothing to support this channel. Being here, hitting a like, voting in the poll absolutely does do wonders for the chat. So make sure you are hitting that. Sure, I need to turn this down a little bit. Big up everybody. Drula's in the house. How you doing, Drula? Says big up Jacob and all in the chat. I might need some of them matchsticks. I don't know what the matchstick reference means in reference to keeping you awake, but burn the matchsticks or use them to prop your eyes open like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. Is that maybe what we're meaning? But good morning, Maravingan as well. Says good morning, my colonial cousin. Hey, Maravingan, how you doing? Luca 14, no doubt Jacob lateness is due to his drooling over the stream's thumbnail. It is a pretty great photo, right? It was a pretty great photo of CUTI, honestly. Can we be upset about it? I don't think we can because honestly, it's great. It's a great little photo. Of course, I had to make it the photo. So he had some quotes. Kulisevsky had some quotes. I want to go over those, and then for some reason today, the talking point as well I saw on the interwebs was the players' weekly earnings. Now, I don't want to pull up another man's business like that, but I figured it might be something that we could look into a little bit. But obviously, I will start the day with the Christian Romero news. But let me catch up in the chat real quick. Voons is here. Says, bro thinks he's Zweeback HD. Who is Zweeback HD? I don't know who that is. Big up Toxic Headshot. How you doing? I'm doing well. Chewy is here. Yes, Drula. Chewy is here. Luca, evening. Good day to you, Jacob, and to all in the chat. Good day to you, Luca 14. Always good to have you here. Eagle MMA's here. How you doing? Akshay. Spurs now no UCL at 5th place. Keep rotting outside Europe for years to come. Well, big up, Akshay. Appreciate you being here. You didn't say hello, but you did hit me with some banter, so isn't that lovely? Good evening, Jacob and Chewy from Davo. Big up, Davo. We'll be eating some Nottingham for Christmas, says Bob Down Under. Love to see that. Stephen Wilson, hey, greetings from Wood Green, 3 miles from Tottenham. Big up to Stephen Wilson all the way out to Wood Green, and good evening. It is late for you. Or should I say it in a better way? Just, this might be the last relevant time I could ever play this video.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
There you go. That's enough of that. But good evening to every single one of you. Staying up late tonight. John Fitzpatrick, big up Jacob. Any reason why you dropped me from being a mod? Have I done something wrong? No, John. If you were here last week, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, I mentioned that YouTube had done something and it knocked all my mods off. So then I just have been slowly remodding people. So hang tight, keep chatting. I'll mod you as soon as I'm over on that YouTube window, John. Mountain Bushman, but no, you didn't do anything wrong. Big up Mountain Bushman. Says big up Jacob. How you doing, Mountain Bushman? Good win yesterday, but I'm still nervous for the next game because we still need it going strong for the New Year campaign. Look, Faisal, I'm not nervous for the next game. I would say I'm more excited. I don't think Jacob, YouTube stat merchant. Why are you calling me a stat merchant? I was just showing him. I just thought it was cool, man. Big up Nick Brown. Appreciate you being here. Big up Steak. Appreciate you being here. Forrest are getting smashed Friday. Hey, big up. I wouldn't even say smashed. I would say in order to clear our own path to glory, we must cut through a few forests. And one of them will be Nottingham Forest. I expect a very good game from us. We have to be taking all that confidence that we've exuberated in the past few matches, the way that we've created, even versus Villa, even versus West Ham. And then I just think that there's a lot of things that the boys can be proud of that we could take into Friday. And we should, and we need to. I don't know why I said we would. Chippy says, I'm liking that Kaz is paying respect to Ainge. Staffy did too. They see what's brewing in the Billabong. Slowly, Ainge, the swag man be brewing. It's an Aussie song. I wish I knew what song this was, but I will say this. It's a very clear indication, right? When you have rival fans, and you look at Manchester United as a perfect example of this, because when you watch how their fans are reacting to Ten Hag's lack of philosophy, lack of ethos, and real mindset, clear identity on the pitch as well. Like when you watch him in the press conferences, when you watch Manchester United rather specifically on the pitch, they just don't really seem like they're cohesive and they're gelled and they're meshed. And then they look over at Ange Postecoglou and they say, well, how is this guy? He's just walked in here about 6 months ago, and he's already got every single person reading off the same hymn sheet. And granted, we're not even playing our best style of ball yet. But they see that, and they say, why can't United have something like that? And again, Ten Hag, you're a bozo. Look, when Daniel Levy says something's wrong with this guy, he's a weirdo, and he has no charisma, I don't really like him, and then we don't hire him, again, hindsight's always 20/20. I will be 100% honest. At that juncture, when I was so upset with Daniel Levy. So again, I am going to apologize. Daniel, if you're listening, I am sorry. I wasn't familiar with your game because people don't like that. People don't like giving props to Daniel Levy because of all the things bad that he's done. But I'll be honest, I have to give props where props are due. The fact that he saw through Ten Hag, and I was sitting here as a fan like, look at what Ajax are doing. Look at how they're playing. Come on. And we go and get Nuno. I'm over here so upset. But you know what, Chippy, Kaz and Staffy, those are two Manchester United fans that it's clear that we're doing something. And I think that's why people are getting so upset. I think that's why people are getting a little worried about us, because they see, they don't want us to have anything nice. Let's be honest. They don't want to see Tottenham have anything nice. Nick Brown has Johnson scoring. Love to see that. John Mikulev says, big up Jacob, watching you while working in Melbourne, Australia. Come on, you Spurs. Big up John, and good morning, I believe it is. Stephen Wilson's got it. Richie getting a hat trick. Oh my goodness. Could it be true? Richarlison, 5 goals in 2 matches. I'll believe it when I see it, Stephen Wilson. I'll believe it when I see it. Nick Brown says, Viva Romero. Hey, Viva Romero every single day. El Tel Cocorel says, hi, Jacob. Hope you and the fam are well. Come on, you mighty Spurs. A big hello to all of you fabulous chatters. Big up El Tel Cocorel with Talking Ball. Make sure you are subscribed to Talking Ball as well. He's got some fresh content, something you ain't ever seen before. So if you want to find out what I'm talking about, go on over to Talking Ball and find out. We'll go say hello and subscribe to the boys over there. The Kulusevski quotes are fire, says Ryman Son. Apparently, you've already read them. I've read some of them, but I like to also keep some of it as like a little bit of a surprise. So I see some, like, ooh, let me star that, and then I'll bring it up during the show. Big up, Sahar. How you doing, Sahar? Zweibag is your father. Okay, who the hell is Zweibag? Are we going to look up Zweibag together? Who is Zweibag? Vuns, I don't know who you're talking about, my guy. But you have successfully derailed me. You have successfully derailed me. Who the fuck is this guy? Why are you coming here telling me I look like this guy? Oh my goodness. This guy's... What the hell? What? Y'all look at this. This is who he's saying I look like. Bro, don't do that. No, that's not nice. You motherfucker. You're an asshole, man. What the hell? This ain't... he, oh my God, you're an absolute troll, Vuns. But that's good. That was a good one. All right, that was a good one. But you're a clown, Vuns. Zwebeck is my father. Okay, I need to hang on. Let me get this clown off my fucking stream. Not you, Vuns. You're not a clown, but Zwebeck. Jesus Christ. Congratulations. You absolutely mutter. Hey, big up Akshay. My bad. Big up and hello, Jacob from India. Come on, you G's. Hey, big up Akshay. I love Rivals being here. Big up to yourself. If you're in India, you might like to go banter. Well, maybe not banter, but show some love on Talking Ball. They have a Indian show that is coming out in 2 days, a day or 2 days, something like that. Good old Ash, the correspondent from India, their Spurs fan, she's got her own show coming out on Talking Ball, so you can check that out. Akshay, you may have already seen him over there. I don't know, but please do. Yeah, I lost my mod as well. Yeah, everyone lost their mods. When I get on over to the YouTube side, I'll start modding you guys when I see you. Big up. Let's see. Faisal says, if our front four are doing an incredible job like before against Newcastle, we will be okay. I think we will too. Big up, Sean with Spurs Talk Show. How you doing, Shawnee boy? Says, evening, Jacob. Still waiting on that Forrest prediction. Look, this is today's show is going to be about. It's going to be about earliness. This guy's still going on about Zwebeck. Man, that Zwebeck, y'all killing me. Y'all absolutely. Big up, Sean. Hey, man, if you're out and about, you're up. You know, you want to chat a little bit. Let me know. You're always welcome on, my friend. Big up, Spurs Talk Show every single time. Van de Veen, Bentancur, and Mads all coming back February. Is that the soonest? It feels like so long away. It feels like a long time. That doesn't feel like it's anywhere around the corner. Big up. Eltel's got Tottenham winning 3-0. Love to see that. Tony D, good day, Jacob. Must be cold in El Paso. A little bit brisk today. The wind was winding. I'll put it that way. Ryman Son's got a 4-2. Kulusevski hat trick and Johnson goal. Ken T says Twins. Never seen you here, and I don't know what you're talking about, but big up. Vuns says that's your father. Bro, I don't. The fact that is on my Google search history now, Vuns, I don't like it. That's strike one. But, you know, hey, I like good banter. That was kind of funny, but also disrespectful. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I think I'm a little bit better looking than that guy, if I'm completely honest. He might be more successful at the YouTube world and stuff, but hey, I've got a beautiful family. I wouldn't trade for anything. It works to. Oh, so you're agreeing with him, Sean. Sean, you're telling me you agree with this guy. You're absolutely coming into my chat saying that this guy's right, that I look like Zweebag. Drula's doing that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Donovan, not gonna lie, up until I started watching you religiously, I thought you and Zweebag were the same guy. Bro, why is my whole chat roasting me right now? There's over 85 of y'all in the house, and why am I getting roasted right now? Zweebag, y'all serious? I'm gonna have to pull this clown back up on my damn stream. Y'all saying I look like this guy. What are we doing here? Why y'all clowning me? Faisal, are you gonna remember it because you're gonna remember to defend me? Or are you remembering because you're gonna try and clown on me, Faisal? Big up Totspurs, the only person in here showing some love. Big up. I'm just playing. Y'all showing some love. I'm just upset that y'all compare me to this guy. Who's this guy? He probably younger than me. I could be his dad. Big up, Side Dancer. How you doing? It is pronounced Ser A. It is German word for very. Why y'all say Ser A? Oh my God. Big up, Chippy. I don't know, bro. I'm reading this, and it's making me more confused than the comparison. I look like fucking Zwebick, whatever his name is. Big up Jacob from New Jersey. Big up Kenty all the way to New Jersey. American brethren, how you doing? David Calvino says doppelganger. Okay. Yeah, this is the part of the show where I say it's been real, and I'm not gonna end the show. Y'all can't rattle me like that. What are we doing here? Honestly though, Zweebag, who the fuck is this guy? Like, honestly, why y'all saying I look like him? I don't like that, honestly. Who's he? Where does he live? Is he American? He looks Scandinavian of some sort. I don't know. Norwegian, maybe? No, not Norwegian. I don't look like him. Okay, he kind of looks Polish. Just cause he's white with long hair and a thin mustache, that doesn't mean that we look alike. That's y'all are that's not nice. That is not nice in the slightest. Davo, question, Jacob, I've been meaning to ask, is that a new tattoo on your right outer wrist, and what does it say or mean? No worries if it's personal. Yeah, it is. It is a new one. Actually, I need to put some lotion on it. I got it a couple weeks ago. It's Greek. It is Greek. It's a Greek name. The name that I've given my daughter. Well, my soon-to-be daughter, when she's born in April. God willing. So, cheers, Davo. Zeph Zerg says, greetings, Jacob. We are going to be without son Papasar Basuma for 2 FA Cup games plus 4 Prem games over January, Feb because of AFCON and Asia Cup. Yes, we are, Zeph Zerg. I'm a little concerned. If I'm honest. But, I mean, all teams are going to have to face that. I think it's a problem that all clubs are going to go through at that juncture. But, again, I'm more approaching things one game at a time. I'm trying to not look too far ahead while looking forward just far enough. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Oh, so Ken, you're agreeing as well. So far, everybody's agreed that I look like Zweibach. Whatever his fucking name is. Y'all have absolutely rattled me. Y'all are some absolute clowns. What are we doing here? Y'all came to the United Spurs of America just to clown me today, huh? That's what we're waking up on, huh? That's what we're waking up on. Henceforth, you shall be known as No, he shall be known as some form of my name. Let's not do that. Let's not do that at all. Alexander Hilton, any other injuries? As far as I've seen, no, but there will be more press conferences apparently at a later date. Y'all are absolutely clowning me right now. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to y'all. Egal's even here. He's saying, what the hell is this? Look, that's what I'm saying. Why are they clowning me? They're bullying me tonight, Egal. That's what's going on. Potomac, big up to you and everyone. Big up, Potomac. How you doing, my friend? Philip Bidwell's got a 2-1 Forest, but that is not a confident prediction. This is a Liverpool fan, ladies and gentlemen, so don't worry. He's going to absolutely be wrong. We need a Zweibach and Jacob FIFA stream. Y'all are taking the piss. Bro, Egal even agreeing. All right, I'm going to skip forward through these comments. Y'all are absolutely clowning me right now. I don't know what I did to deserve this. I don't know what I did to deserve this. Todd Spurs, show some love. Come on, hit a like on that video. Where are we at? Where are we at on them likes? We got 28 likes, and there's over 80 of y'all here. What's going on? What's going on here? All right, I see 56 votes. That's a little bit better. Bro, I don't know why y'all are clowning on me. Big up David Shear. How you doing? Big up David Shear. Good to see you. Spurs Psych says, love you, Jay. Big up Spurs Psych. All right, so I guess the more I show it, the more y'all agree. So the more I'm going to have to try to think about something else. I'm going to try to think about something else. Big up Drula. Says, sorry, it's past midnight, and with matchsticks holding my eyes open, I just zoomed in, and nah, you're better. Big up Drula. Here we go. See, that's the vibes we need. Yes, we may look alike, but I'm better looking. I'll take that. I'll accept that. Thank you, Drula. Finally, someone here showing some love. Oh, is Chippy on you right now? Hey, Chippy. I don't know what Chippy be doing, but walk tight whenever you walk near Chippy, you know. David Shear, bro, so you even agree with them, David. That's what we're doing here. Even my YouTube chat, the banterers, the people who come here to clown me, everyone's agreeing, huh? All right, I see you. I see every single one of you. Potomac says, next time anyone, I'm going to try to divert away from the damn Chris Rock. Who's Chris Rock? Nate says Zweb is more attractive. Okay, y'all are absolutely taking the piss. What are you doing here? United Zwebeck of America. Okay. Now you're saying y'all are some clowns. Every single one of you who have typed in the word Zwebeck in any form, you're a clown right now. All right? Big up Kentry. Has got 3-1 Spurs. Okay. All the way from New Jersey with a bold prediction. Too young for your dad. I would go with Sam Elliott. Hey, Sam Elliott's got a hell of a voice. 3-1 Spurs. We go for the title. Big up David Shear. Big up David Shear. You could be a Zweistund. Oh my God. It is silly season, Tony. You're absolutely spot on. Jacob, I'm going to take this doppelganger thing to Hassam's channel, bullied on all fronts. Kava the robosexual. What I want to know is, what did I do to you? What did I do to you? What did I do to you to deserve this? Y'all, Jacob, you're far more sophisticated than that. But thank you, Zeph Zerg. I am the authentic version. He is fraudulent. Big up Mile High Hotspur. Big up my homies. How you doing? Like the new logo. Big up yourself. Slight resemblance. That's all, Jacob. Don't worry. Big up David O'Laughlin. Now I'm saying I look like Chris Rock. All right, this is the last time, and then I swear I'm going to the topics I wanted to talk about. Let's see. Bro, the only Chris Rock I see is the one that got slapped at the Oscars. Trinidad. I don't know what you're talking about. David, who's Zwebeck? I was just showing on the stream. This clown. Well, I shouldn't call him clown. I don't know him. But this guy, they're saying I look like him. This is the last time I show it. It's the last time I show it. Hey, big up Cave. Appreciate you. A little bit like a Sour Patch Kid. Hit me with some sour and a little bit of sweetness. This is what they saying I look like. What the fuck? What did I do here? He's got his forehead's bigger than mine. His hairline's receding. Mine is not. Ren, what the fuck? Huh? Ren? Really? Ren, you come here. You say that I look exactly like him. He's got a potato face. I have a face, not a potato face. Jesus Christ. I actually thought they were all pictures of you because I just tuned in. I swear, Ren, I swear you tested me now. You tested me now. He's a Bayern fan. What a clown. Hey, big upside dancer. I'd rather look like the Undertaker. He's got 1 million subscribers. Hey, but he ain't got a Chewy. Hey, you're right about that. He ain't got no Chewy. Imagine if he also supported Spurs. Philip, I'm gonna time you out. Look, I am gonna talk about what I came here to talk about. Y'all ain't gonna keep distracting me with this Zwebeck. Yeah, thank you, David Shear. All right, so Drula's on my good list. David Shear's on my good list. And that's about it. No, wait. Cave also said something nice. All right. Now, I'm not flustered. You're flustered. Let me share this tab with y'all. Let's talk about what we came here to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. And that's CUTI Romero. He says, quote, to play for Tottenham Hotspur, one of the most important clubs in the game, has been absolutely incredible. I'm grateful to the club and its supporters for the trust they have shown me, and I will always try and repay that on the field. Thank you, Tony. It is time for some Tottenham. Big up. Hey, big up, Foxy. Appreciate you dropping by. Yeah, sorry, Newcastle. Y'all were the better team in the first half, but it was not meant to be. Definitely was not meant to be. Look, Christian Romero, I don't know when I feel like I saw these quotes today, so I would assume that between the match and today, he has talked to somebody for these quotes to be dropping. But I haven't been able to find like a full breakdown of all the quotes that he shared. But here's another one. It says, quote, winning trophies depends on many things, not just the players and coaching staff. The club has to be well organized, starting with the most important person, the president. Who do you think he's talking about there? Huh? This fucking guy. Who is this? Who did this? Who did this? Zwebeck Waldron. Jesus Christ. Who did this? I'm in the middle of a show. Zwebeck Waldron. Evening, bro. Why is everyone talking on us? You fuck. Yeah. All right. Who fucking did? Who is this? Y'all are some jokes. Y'all are some absolute jokes. Jesus Christ. Hang on. Christian Romero. Hang on, let me hide this damn comment. There's some clowns. There's some clowns. Christian Romero says, I already read that. Winning trophies depends on many things, not just the players and the coaching staff. The club has to be well organized, starting with the most important person, the president, aka Mr. Daniel Levy. He says, quote, he is the one who must make the right decisions so that the club is performing well in every aspect. But we're in the perfect position. The club has made all the correct decisions, from the coach to the sporting director, and all the staff members. Maybe he means, the kitchen staff. I don't know. Maybe they make a good omelet. He also goes on to say, if they continue making these decisions and continue on this path, we will continue to get closer to winning trophies. Now here he is showing off his World Cup medal. That was quite nice to see. Yeah, it's jokes. I like banter. That's fun banter. That's funny. That's all fun. Had a double Zwebeck once. I don't know what that means. Oh, that must have been Chippy. Yeah, that must have been Chippy. That's probably who that was. You right. Christian Romero, though, it's interesting because when he got that red card and then we started dropping results, everyone started saying it was his fault. And I can understand a little bit why you may feel like our performances defensively could have lacked because of Christian Romero's absence due to the straight red card. But honestly, I'm going to be straight up. Like, it's not his fault that we kept hitting the post. It's not his fault versus Villa. We created all these chances and didn't capitalize on any of them. Those things aren't his fault. So, I don't know. Bad challenge. Play cleaner. Keep the refs out of it. But then you started hearing the extreme thing happening. And that's what I really didn't understand and really agree with. Which was what David Shear here said. This talk of getting rid of Romero is way, way over the top. I mean, people were talking about we have to sell him. I mean, people are still talking about it because of the challenge on Callum Wilson. It kind of reignited that conversation. Oh, we should sell him. We can't count on him. And he's going to let us down. He's this, he's that. What is this? Bro, is that my Instagram photo? See, this is why I keep my Instagram on private. See, because then you'd have all access to all my photos. I keep that Instagram on private. Tony D says Spurs a turning corner, finally figuring out Ainge ball. We absolutely are. And that's the thing, is like we were getting results, Tony, and we weren't even firing on all cylinders. We were still trying to figure ourselves out. Ain't that right, Nick Brown? Our handsome bad boy Romero rocks. Look, this was a club that no one wanted to really be proud to say they were a part of last season, whether he was a guilty pleasure or a large frustration for you last season. Christian Romero, I feel like defensively is kind of undeniable. His defensive abilities. He does have the ability as well to make a boneheaded decision. But I love the quote from Ainge Postecoglou when he was asked last week in regards to Romero. They said, have you talked to him about his decision-making and his aggressive rashness on the pitch? And Postecoglou kind of said, well, what the hell are you talking about? Why would I talk to him about that? That's what makes him so good. So, Big upperonis on everyone's pizza. Big up Zapur. Good to see you in the chat, my friend. Hope you are doing well. Chippy says, no one's saying get rid of Shirley. I only ever said man need to mature, not cost us points. Chippy, I agree, but on Twitter X, there is this discourse about or surrounding the notion of we should sell Christian Romero. And honestly, I'm not having it. Because quite frankly, I ordered his shirt on DHgate and it's been in New York for like 2 weeks, awaiting dispatchment or whatever the fuck it says. I can't wait for it to come in, but that's not why I want him to stay, just because I bought the shirt. I just think he's absolutely going to be pivotal to what we're trying to turn and build upon. Look, we got Ashley Phillips, Mickey Van de Veen. Mickey Van de Veen's 21. Ashley Phillips is 18. In 5 years, Romero will be 31, 32. We don't even have him for 5 years, but I'm just throwing out a number. Say 5 years. Romero will be on the upper end of the young side of 30, so the upper end of his career. We will have these young kids. 26, I think Van de Veen will be. Ashley Phillips will be 23. Like, this is going to be perfect. We have to have a old head amongst the young growing flowers. They all pollinate each other in a garden, so to speak. If you're a gardener, you know what I mean. And I'm going to try to not elaborate on that too much, lest my mind divert me down who knows where. Big up David Shear. Hey, I'm glad we could keep y'all awake this evening out there in the UK. I call my new Siamese fighting fish CUTI in honor of our second captain. Zwiebek, you absolute clown. I can't even look at this photo without cringing a little bit and also feeling a little giggly inside. Romero calling out Levy is great. Look at this, Faisal. He's one of us. He's one of us. He said, Levy, do your damn job. Do your damn job. What's up, Hassam? What's up? I'm so shameless. How am I shameless? Kuti, kuti, kuti. Hey, look, talk to me nicely, Hassam. Talk to me nicely. Don't come in here, tell me I'm so shameless. I am the one, all right? No, I ain't talking Matrix. I ain't talking Neo, but I am the one to be talking to nicely. Look, I'm just going to leave this photo. Maybe I do need to make a big screen for you for all of this is football. Ken says, we keep Dyer for 10 years and fans are talking about getting rid of Romero. Unfucking real. Bro, it is unreal. The amount of bastards in this fan base. I'm convinced they're not actually fans of Tottenham Hotspur. Like, it really does my head in. Before last summer, they were saying, oh, Son, we have to sell Son. If Real Madrid comes in and buys Son and Romero for 90 million for both of them, I would take it. Not 90 million a piece, 90 million, like say 50 for Son, 40 for. That is what I heard from some Spurs fans. No name's going to be named, but I did hear that. That was a factual statement that was said. Well, it's not a factual statement that was said. It is a factual statement that was said is what I'm trying to say. These absolute clowns, man. So reactionary. Romero has a bad season. Bro, we all had a bad season last year, except for fucking the schnitzel eater, whom will not be named. But he does also have more assists at Old Trafford than Bruno Fernandes. And I said Bruno Fernandes is world class. Big up Steady as Shark. Good to see you in the house. I'd sell whoever says to sell Romero. I'm with you, Nick Brown. I ain't hearing none of it. Don't sell him. Extendo. We giving Destiny Ugodi extendo. Fuck it. Give it Romero extendo. Let him know we believe in you. We support you. And we know you're going to give it back to us tenfold. I love me some CUTI. Don't get me wrong. Let's see. Big up Bob Down Under says, Jacob and Aussie in rugby league. Aussie rules. We love a ferocious tough nut, the enforcer on the side who has his teammates back. Romero's all of this respect. Yo, you think Romero forgot what Callum Wilson was laughing about with Antonio, not Antonio Conte, Mikel Antonio. They had that whole thing. Yes, Alexander Hilton on the point of the kids and that we need a Christian Romero hanging around while we grow these kids. We got Dorrington and that Croatian kid who's not joining us till 2025 because I guess he can't legally leave Croatia. I don't know. Romero is a spicy Mustafi. Zwiebek, you're absolutely taking the piss because I call Declan Rice a spicy Højbjerg. I respect it, but you're absolutely off your rocker, my friend. Balu, Romero had to cover for Davies when he is with Van de Veen. He doesn't need to do. You okay, Chewy? He started scratching his neck. I thought it was raining. That was trippy. Big up, Baloo. Aguante el CUTI. Big up, Jacko. Good to see you in the house. A lot of love for Romero here. I'd love to see that. They're trying to destabilize Tottenham. They're worried about us, particularly the London clubs. In about 5 years, Romero. Okay, Zwiebek. Now I know you're taking the piss here, Zwiebek Waldron. Whoever you are, you absolute clown. Trying to make me laugh successfully. You did. Big ups, Bob. I think you meant Yakub. Big up, Petro. Says Romero has his part to play some of the recent losses, but not entirely. But ain't no way he should be sold. He's a gun. Occasionally misfires but causes damage. Come on, you Spurs. Big up, Petro. Hey, I agree with the overall sentiment of this statement, which is that he should not be sold. And yes, he can be dangerous from time to time, but I kind of like that about him. Don't we all like a little bit of a bad boy, right? Ain't that what we're saying? Scott M's not even here, Chippy. Let Scott live. Hand wash that shirt. Do not use Fab Softener and never tumble dry. It will lie. Merovingian, I did order it from DH Gate, so never tumble dry. So I just air dry it. Maybe that's what I need to do. Wore a Premier League title for Hassam December. Hold that, Hassam. Romero's one of my favorite players right now. How can you not love Romero? Son needs an extension. David Shears. Son has, I believe, 18 months left on his contract. Faisal, yo, again, I'm going to pull this big time up, and I'm going to highlight it for anyone who's wondering what I'm actually talking about here. The club has to be well organized, starting with the most important person, the president. He ain't talking Obama. Excuse me, Joe Biden. I don't know why I said Obama. He's talking about Daniel Levy. So. Oh, yeah, Bob, he was talking to you. Wait, y'all are absolutely confusing me tonight. What is going on today? Are y'all changing your names, or is there actually someone in the chat named Yabob? There's like 100 of y'all here, so anything's possible right now. Wilton, Jacob, what have you got on your head? I could have told you about some of our supporters who is always on about the club not being successful. Wait on Angel. Big up Wilton McDonald. What I have on my head, it's a beanie. It's a beanie. It's kind of fun. I have over 100 shirts from DHK. All of them last if you stick to those rules. Maybe I need to star that. Write it down somewhere. So far, everything I've gotten from there is working fine. But let's see. I can't wait for these kids to come in to be complete. Big up Petro. Mint Jacob. So Yabob is someone changing. I don't know what's going on here. But I'm going to keep moving it along. If the player can come out and acknowledge the fact that the president needs to keep doing A, what he's been doing, and B, build upon what he's done already, then you got to have some kind of hope, right? You got to have some kind of belief that we might do good things in January. And then following that up, doing even better things in the summer. Postecoglou has come out and said some things along the lines of, we have already begun the processes of figuring out who we can and will try to bring in January. I think we're laying the foundations. I really do. And I don't mean it like, hey, big up Minchie. Good to see you in the house every single time. Big up Minchie. Yeah, I'll keep it moving though. But I'm just going to say that. Levy, if you're listening, do the right thing. Support our damn club. Trust in Ainge. Back Ainge. Because he makes everyone feel warm and fuzzy. Ain't that the truth? A chippy chippy. Let me see what else I've got starred for you. Oh, I did see this. So there are some kind of, and that's not really sad news. Dude got punched in the face a little bit. But there was in Turkey. I don't. Y'all might have missed it. You probably haven't because it is making the waves on the news. Look, this guy got punched in the face by the president of Turkey or the president of the club. I'm not sure. But Peter Walton, not sure who Peter Walton is, says, first things first, every governing body needs to come out immediately and condemn these actions, the punching in the face. Says, then maybe the likes of Jurgen Klopp and Mikel Arteta will think twice next time they rush to harangue an official or question his impartiality. This man got punched in the face. It was the president of the club. Thank you, Nick Brown. It was absolutely crazy. He got punched, and then some dudes were kicking him while he was on the ground. And his eye, like underneath his eye, was all swollen. It was fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. But I love the fact that they called out Jurgen Klopp and Mikel Arteta because, honestly, the antics from Arteta is so frustrating watching him 15 feet outside of his own box, yelling at the fourth official, yelling and yelling. Like, Jurgen Klopp does the same thing. Pep Guardiola a little bit did the same thing as well. If y'all remember that one year, whenever we did hit the game winner versus City, they were trying to give Pep Guardiola a hug as if to tell him it's okay that you just got beaten by Spurs, because that's what it is. That's what we always do. Let's see here. Faisal says if Spurs try to sell Romero right now only because basically he's calling out Levy. I hope that's not the case. I don't think they will, though. Because he didn't say it's. He just said, hey, it's his job. He's the most important one. He's got to do it. David Shear says Ainge has said 4 summer windows. All right. So we got 4 summer windows. Peter Walton, former Premier League referee. Big up Barry Shuttleworth. Thank you for letting me know who Peter Walton is. But we need to get a handle on some of these situations. Now, no one's gone as far as to punch the referee, like I saw in the highlights of that Turkey match. But we gotta stay cool with it. Look, I got these. This is kind of boring stuff, and this is more. But I kind of want to go through some of the Kulusevski quotes, if I'm honest, because it's Mask CUTI season. It is time for Mask CUTI season. So we could look at everyone's salaries if there's some time afterwards. But real quick, Kulusevski on wearing a mask says, the good thing about the mask is that it doesn't affect your vision because the holes are big. So I'm like a panda out there. And isn't that fucking adorable? Says, but I could see everything. Then it felt good. You know what? It gives you, I don't know, a little bit of swagger. I liked it. Fuck it. Mask on. Mask on. I kind of like it. Panda Bear CUTI. Hey, put the mask on. All of a sudden, you're Batman. Take the mask off, and you're Clark Kent. Fuck. What's his name? Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne. That's the name. Bruce Wayne. What did CUTI say? Sorry, just joining. So if y'all showed a CUTI quote earlier or anything. Timmy, basically, I'll surmise. I did do it. I did discuss all the CUTI, and I love him so much. He is the one and only CUTI. I love him so much. But his quotes were basically, I love Spurs. Spurs are badass. And I love it here, and y'all are awesome, and I'm going to repay you. But the main important thing to take away from it was that he says the club has to be well organized, starting with the most important person, and that being the president. So he talked about Levy. He said, Levy, do the right thing. So that was the main quote that I wanted to show from, because Christian Romero is one of us. And if you ever say you don't like him again, I will say, do you like Levy? Well, then you should support Romero because he's challenging Levy as well to do the right thing, support us the way we need support. Then hell, who knows what this guy, or who knows what the limit is, or the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. Something. Sky is the limit. So Kulu with the mask, I kind of liked it. He broke his nose, but he said, "Fuck it, I'm a panda bear, no designer." He also goes on to say, I broke my nose, unfortunately, in the game against West Ham right in the last minute. Broke his nose in the last minute. I didn't think it was genuinely at the time, to be honest, but the medical staff made sure I got checked. I had the x-ray, and there it was, broken. It's not straight anyway. I broke it a couple years ago now. I've done it again. It's made it worse. That's life. The good thing about the mask is that it doesn't affect your vision. Oh, and that's what he goes on to say about everything else. Talking about gives him a little bit of swagger. But yeah, who was it that broke his nose? I don't know. Does anyone know in the highlights? Because he said it was in the last minute versus Wet Splam. But, you know, they're playing a little bit of roughness that entire match. John Shmizu says, can we get to hear something on that cello sometime? You know what? Maybe I'll do that for the 5K. If the channel ever hits 5K, I'll get my wife to teach me something on that cello, and I'll play you something. That's not just the Jaws, nee, 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 nee. I'll actually get some going there. Yeah, we will talk about this David Shear. I don't know who it was that broke his nose, but I'm sure that we could go back and look. CUTI calling out the NOS. Love CUTI. The boss. Yes, he did call out the boss. Wish Kulu wore a white mask. It would have looked better on him. Honestly, I like the black mask. I think that, like when Son wore it last year, I loved it. Even though he did get a facial fracture on my birthday. Absolutely heartbreaking. But on my birthday, he fractured his face. And then we got to see masked Sonny, and I thought it was absolutely cool to see Sonny with the mask on. Honestly, I like the black mask personally, but it all comes down to preference. Kulisevsky post-match, when asked about CUTI, said, he's my brother. He's a World Cup winner. He is a champion. I do think I have something on that. Fuck the New York Giants, but they do recognize Sonny's celebration. I do want to share that as well. Any of y'all who care about the NFL. Saquon Barkley, after his touchdown for the New York Giants, hit us with the Sonny celebration. You know, real recognize real. Saquon Barkley is one hell of an athlete. I hate the New York Giants, but big up Saquon Barkley for recognizing a GOAT when you see one. Those are some... Oh, no, that's an old quote. Hang on. These are old quotes. I'll come back to this at the end. I'll come back to this at the end. Let's see. There's something else I had from before we talk about the numbers. I think there was. No? Maybe not. There's a quote from Son playing against Trippier. Oh, here it is from Kulisevsky. I'm trying to keep it on Kulisevsky for now. Says, I'm playing for Ange Postecoglou. Quote, it's so fun. It's so fun. Everybody comes in with a smile on their face because they know they're going to learn new things, and we are going to work with the ball to play football. So that's been amazing. In our first conversation, it was clear we shared the same vision of football. He said he liked me as a player. He thought he could improve me a lot from the first day. It gave me a lot of confidence that he wanted to use me. Hey, yo. Says, after that, I listened to his tactics in every game. He has a good understanding of I've gained a good understanding of what he wants from me, and I'm learning new things every day about the formation. I've had a lot of great coaches, but he's a little bit different in every way, and it's the first time in my life that I've had a coach like him. He is an unbelievable guy. And isn't that fucking adorable as well? He's just talking about him. He's enamored with him as well, much like we are, just enamored with him. Love us some Ange Postecoglou every single time. So you like Son with the black mask, but you don't like Kulu with the black mask. That's what you're saying. Well, hey, yeah, man. I guess FIFA, you can put masks on your players now. That's kind of fun. Phantom of the Opera right there, creating his own office. Hey, I love me some Phantom of the Opera. I did try to take my wife there once. But she didn't go with me. I don't know why she didn't go with me. But hey, we move. Anyway, we will get to the next part here. We are just approaching an hour on the stream. Please do make sure you are hitting a like. Make sure you are subscribed. Those are free. Make sure you are participating in the poll. I haven't even brought up the poll once. Let's see how the poll's doing today. 93 votes. What are your early thoughts of the Battle of the Hams, a.k.a. Nottingham versus Tottenham? 91%, a resounding 91% says Spurs should go on and get the win. And very little percent shared amongst the rest. 94 votes, a couple more votes coming in there. I Are we still on 56 likes? There's 40 people who didn't like the video, or is that what I'm seeing? Oh no, I just refreshed. Okay, I just refreshed. 81 likes. 81 likes. There's 93 people here. Sure, we might be able to get to 100 before the stream's over. Can we do that? Can we get to 100 likes? Kulu trying to look like Jacob on clubs. Yeah, my player on clubs does have the mask. I fuck with the mask. I like it a lot. But again, back to the poll. 5% says Nottingham have a chance to win this. And technically, you're not wrong because there is a chance for them to win it. I just don't think they will. 2% shared respectively among will be a tough draw or Tottenham will get lucky again and win. So everyone who didn't vote for Spurs should go and get the win. You can hold that respectfully because at 90% says we're going to get that dub. Oh, here we go. If I can, Drunk Vigo's here. Dick's out for Panda Decky falling in love with Big Ange. Dick's out for Harambe every single time. R.I.P. Harambe, gone too soon. Jacob, there's my number one hater. Donovan says we should win easy at the Battle of the Hams. Ren says Battle of the Hams sounds like a Christmas-themed war. Could be. Like a nice little Christmas-themed game or something of some kind. Why are you dressed like a French hipster artiste? Bro, I just threw this hat on because it was a little bit chilly in the studio. And it keeps my ears nice and warm. So sorry you don't like my fucking hat, bro. 84 likes. Big up every single one of you. 84s he is who hit the like. Appreciate that. I don't know why YouTube doesn't show me until I refresh. And it's just like a whole lot of work to go and refresh. But we move. You're in El Paso. Bro, I know I'm in El Paso. You should look up the weather. It's cold. And it's very, very windy. So hold that. Nick Brown's got a 3-1 Spurs. Brendan Johnson to score. Keep getting in your score predictions. Obviously, I hope to bring something tomorrow and do like an official preview. Again, don't know when that will be. My wife's schedule is pretty crazy. But she did free up some things on Friday, so I will be Friday after the match going live. I did want to try and do a watch-along. Unfortunately, I cannot because she has a client literally when the game starts. So won't be doing a watch-along for Nottingham, but we'll be doing an instant post-match reaction. So if you are around, please do. Whether you want to celebrate our successes or try and bask in our tears, come on over. We'll have a little post-match reaction after the game. Again, we did just hit 1 hour, so woohoo, little celebration, woohoo. We all hit 1 hour. So big up everybody who is hitting a like and voting in the poll. Again, all those things absolutely free to do. Caution 0. Do you want a croissant? Drunk Vigo, you need to hold that. I think he's a Liverpool fan, so ever since he got on top of the league, he's acting out of pocket. He acting like he never been here. Tony D. Brennan Johnson's not just getting better with each game, Tony. I said this. Brennan Johnson needs to play on the right-hand side because when he plays on the left wing, I think he's very much more limited, and he is going to swing. That is the position where he's swinging the cross for Kulusevski to hit the equalizer versus City. I do acknowledge that because he can swing it in on his left. But Ainge has always said that he likes versatile players that can do more than one position. And Kulusevski has shown, hey, he could play at the right wing or he could play at the 10. Personally, I like him playing on the 10 more than I like the right wing. I like Brennan Johnson out there at the right wing. He's going to stretch the pitch, really give that back line something to think about vertically wise and pace wise. Kulusevski's really not going to do that. Kulusevski's going to hold up play, win the ball back in defensive areas, be physically a nuisance to them. Shall we say a nuisance? But I think at that 10, look, at the 10, what more can I say?
LeBron James.
One more time.
LeBron James.
All right. I hope y'all all heard that because LeBron James. Kulusevski absolutely dunked on Nathan Ake in case you forgot. LeBron James. I love that clip so much. One of my favorite clips. One more time. It's so quick.
LeBron James.
Yeah, LeBron James every single time. One more time. Okay.
LeBron James.
That's the last one. I swear that's the last one. But yeah, Tony D, back on Brennan Johnson. I just think moving him to the right-hand side, you get the best of both worlds. And then, look, we can just do what we've done before in previous matches, and that is eventually go back to Brennan Johnson on the left, Kulu on the right, and bring up another midfielder to shore it up if we see we're getting overrun in the midfield. So that is an option we can choose. But I just like Kulusevski's. What makes him so good, he can do from the central of the park as well. What made him good as a right winger, all the things that we've always mentioned, he can do from the central of the park, and you're not limiting his choices. Whereas on the right-hand side, you have one or two options, maybe three, depending on the option. Whereas in the middle, you have one to three options in every direction you look. Every 90 degrees you look in the full 360, there's oodles of options. You give a guy like Kulusevski space, time, confidence, and I trust him to make a good decision in that. And I think he also solves a problem for us. In the summer, we all said we need a James Maddison backup. I think Kulusevski is that James Maddison backup. I also believe that Kulusevski was never signed by Postecoglou as a Postecoglou-style winger. But obviously, per these quotes, Postecoglou says, I see something in you that I like, and I can use you. And look at where I think, in my opinion again, where we're getting the best out of Kulusevski is right here through the middle as a 10. Now they say, I don't want him to get, too bogged down and used to playing there, because when James Maddison comes back, he's not going to play. He's not going to play. Oh, look at that. Hit that like button. He's not going to. To me, you can never have too many fast horses to run the race, in my opinion. The more horses, the better. Alexander Hilton's got 4-0 Spurs. Richie 1, Sun 2, and Poro with 1. I like that prediction. Tot Spurs, big up Tot Spurs. Chat, let's get the likes to 100. Hit the like button and sub to the channel. Big up Tot Spurs. Have I remodded you again? I think I might have. Yeah, I did. Okay, I just want to make sure. Because I appreciate you. The U.S. invented beanies. Did we? Well, that's cool. James says 8-1 Spurs, complete demolition job. James Paratrooper, I do like this prediction. Scoring 8 goals would be a magnificent task. But I still think something similar to this, just a little bit less goals for us. But I like the enthusiasm. Bellu says, Jacob, when are you start doing watch along? Are you doing one later on? Well, watch alongs, the only reason I don't, there is something I do want to talk on, but I really can't speak on it yet because it's not like set in stone yet. But watch this space to find out more about a potential update in regards to watch along type situations. I'll say that. That's what I can say. Drula's got 4-1 to Tottenham Hotspur. Love to see it. Jacob, Talking Ball loves you, Spurs of A. Big up Talking Ball every single time. You did tell me, James, at Kulu. Yep, you did. Timmy says another 4-goal perfection for us. Son 2, Richie, Brendan, and Wood. I guess Wood scoring for them. Exactly, Jacob, as he did with Nottingham Forest. That is where he sees most success on the right-hand side, David Shearer, in regards to Brendan Johnson. That is where he played for Nottingham Forest. You are correct. Faisal says, I would imagine Nottingham going to defend, so we need Richie to do the fox in the box job and score. The main important thing is that we need him to score. Let's just remember that. We do need to score. A little beanie factoid going back and forth with y'all. Pacey players can play both sides, says Tony D. Yeah, I'm not saying he can't do it. I just think you get the best out of Brendan Johnson when he's on the right. Wales would agree. Nottingham Forest would agree when he helped them get promoted. So, I don't know. Kulu with Poro is mustard. They complement each other. Poro allows him to play more forward. Very nice observation. I would agree with that. I think Poro's been absolutely superb lately. I've loved me some Pedro Poro. Jacob, why you skip my comment? I was backing you up. Sometimes in the throes of trying to maintain a conversation with myself, I do skip comments. So apologies. Apologies about that. Bob Down Under says, I would love to see Johnson getting his first EPL goal against his old club. Doesn't he already have an EPL goal? Johnson scored versus Wolves. He did score, though. I know that much. Bob Down Under. Johnson already has his first Premier League goal. He does. Let me see here. Here, I'll let y'all see with me. Brennan Johnson, how many goals do you have? La da da da. Yeah, he's got one goal. One goal, and it was against Wolves. That is correct. Wolves. It was Wolves. So he does have his first Premier League goal already. Sorry for Spurs. Bob, no, he has... No, Bob, he's scored for us. Look, I'll show you. I'm not one of those try and fucking gatekeep this. Look, Wolves versus Tottenham. He scored that goal in the 3rd minute. Brennan Johnson. That was his first goal. I remember because he was wearing the away kit, and I remember seeing a photo of him that I have saved. So that'd be cool. Big up Chang, my buddy Chang out here supporting the show with buying some memberships. So big up Chang, the first individual to spend some of their hard-earned dough on the channel tonight. So thank you so much, Chang, first and foremost, for always being here, supporting the channel above and beyond just the easy thing. You went and gifted 5 memberships. Let's see who got those 5 memberships, Chang. Again, big up, Chang. I appreciate you, my friend. Look, I'm going to show y'all real quick. He sent me that. Chang sent me that. And then now he's gifting you memberships. I'm just saying, you could get lucky down on United Spurs of America Street. And to those of you who did just get lucky, Matt Cook, Maria Fernandez, Liverpool 12th man Phil Coys, and Presto the First, you have all just received yourself a gifted membership per Chang Chen Seong. Big up, Chang, my buddy. Hope you're doing well, and I appreciate you supporting the channel financially. Does mean a lot, my friend. So thank you very much for that. Yeah, it's okay, Bob. Don't worry about it. We all get a little confused. But I would love for him to get his second goal for Tottenham Hotspur versus his old club. Fuck it. Give me a brace. Maybe his first hat trick for Tottenham against his old club. Wouldn't that be pretty sweet? I don't think he will, but, hey, you never know. James says we need Kulu to play as a second striker with Sonny and overload the front with 4 forwards. But that's the thing, James, is he can drift into those positions as well, being that box-to-box and as well as a forward 10, because he's winning the ball back for us in defensive areas, and then he's also getting into a very much attacking areas, sometimes drifting to the right. But, hey, for the most part, I loved what I saw. He was seeing Kulusevski on the left side of the pitch, working with the ball. I ain't seen that. I was a little interesting to see, I must add. Need more pigeon blah, 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 blah. Need more pigeon strut on this channel. When I do a watch along and Richarlison scores, I will be hitting the but until then, I checked the odds. Liverpool versus United 7-0 is 110-1. I'm gonna bet that a lot of people went and put money on that. I like that Gibbs White. Any thoughts, anyone, for getting him in? Asks David Shear. Let's see how he's doing this year. Let's see how he's doing this year, shall we? Just for you, David Shear, because you are a YouTube chat member, and I'm trying to do more things for the YouTube chatters. All right, I am trying to be more gang affiliated with the YouTube chat. So hang with me now. Let's see. Here we go. Let's go to Nottingham Forest. Hey, yo, big up Bob Down Under with the big Australian dono to the channel. It's an empty super chat, my friend. But thank you so much. Big ups. Wow. A very, very large super chat that has no message. But Bob, first of all, you know how much I love you because of your profile photo. You know how much, hey, we did get a dub, so I haven't shown you the victory kangaroo in quite some time. So here's a victory kangaroo. So Bob, you get the honorary victory kangaroo for this week. That is a very large and generous donation to the channel. So thank you so much. It is an empty message. So let me know if you send another chat. If you send another chat, I'll definitely read it and make sure I get to it. But this victory kangaroo is for you, my friend. Big ups. Thank you so much. Says, hi, Jacob. Just a little thank you for the hours of entertainment and the great show. Hey, man, big up. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. It is the holiday season. So first and foremost, I hope you and your family members are all blessed and well taken care of, etc. And then for you to just break off a little extra for me, hey, man, means a lot. You don't have to do it, but you did, and I'm very thankful for it. Know that it is going to my house, my family. You guys have been paying my electricity. You've been paying my internet. Y'all have been literally keeping the lights on at this place. So thank you so much. It's people like you, Bob, and all the members, and Chang, and all the people who are so generous with their money. So thank you. I even said at the top of the show, candidly, I was not even going to stream today because I was fucking tired. But then I start going. Next thing you know, I'm over an hour into this doing a solo stream. And so, hey, man, I appreciate you recognizing the hustle. I appreciate you thanking me for doing what I'm doing over here. I do appreciate that so much, man. So thank you. Thank you very much. I will, obviously, all super chats and stuff, I'll say thank you at the end of the stream as well. But, yeah, man, I'm going to leave that up for a little bit because that's absolutely massive. So thank you so much. Jacob, the super chat Bob sent has a big #1 on it. #1. Was that your first? Maybe it's like celebrate his first super chat on the channel or something like that. But big up Bob down under. I appreciate that. If there's anything you want me to talk about, Bob, feel free to divert the conversation. I'll follow you, my friend. But real quick, I did want to check how Gibbs White is doing because David Shear is asking. And that is the one player that I've said, hey, if anyone's going to score against us, it'll probably be that guy. But let's see how he did versus Wolves in their 1-1 draw. Here he is. Let's look at his season, actually. Let's do that. Shall we? Oh, he had a 9.1 versus Brighton. You see that? Right above my head. 9.1 versus Brighton. Wowsies. For the season, the stats I'm going to be reading are right above my head. Total matches 16, and he's started 14 of those. He has 1 goal, 1 big chance missed, and 2 assists. That's it. How the fuck did he get a 9.1 versus Brighton? Because he had 1 goal and 1 assist. So he had 1 goal, 1 assist for the season, and it came against Brighton. Huh. I don't know, y'all. Doesn't sound great. It doesn't sound great, if I'm honest there, David. On the season, he has 1 goal. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. 1 goal. He averages 0.1 goal a game. Under 2 shots a game. Yikes. I guess he's had 18 shots from inside the box and only 1 of them have gone in. Not looking great. I'm not going to judge him solely based on this. Again, he had a goal and an assist versus Brighton. And that's it. That's it. So honestly, I don't even know if he's going to score versus us. If super chats are sent, do real names appear on receipts? I don't see it. I only see your YouTube name. I see your YouTube name. I can click on your YouTube, and that's it. I don't see it. I think the only receipts get sent to you, Chippy, for what it's worth. For super chats, not like your government name or anything. Big up Chang says, awesome super chat from Bob Down Under. Great gesture and acknowledgement and support of Jacob and the channel. Come on, you Spurs. To Bob Down Under from Bali, Southeast Asia. Chang, my friend, thank you so much. Always here being Santa Claus with the viewers, giving them memberships. I do really appreciate that. David is just testing your vetting process. Maybe that's what it is, David. David Shear. What are we thinking, man? 1 goal, 1 assist. Both of them happened versus Brighton, and that's really it. The best performance he had was versus Brighton. Everything else looks like he's just there. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You tell me, Morgan Gibbs White, if anyone in here is like, oh, he does do this well. Apparently attacking and creative, he's okay. So creatively, maybe he gets a lot of hockey assists. He's created 4 big chances. Low-key, I kind of want to compare him to, let's compare him to Richarlison. Let's just compare him. Let me see. Can I pull him up? No, I think I have to pull up a separate window. I think I have to pull up a whole separate window. 1 second. Let me pull up Richarlison. Because I really just want to see something here. So I'm going to compare their stats side by side real quick. Richarlison, 13 matches played, and he started 8 to Gibbs White, 16 and 14. Richarlison has 3 goals and 3 assists in the Premier League. 3 goals and 3 assists. Honestly, my real simple look up here, David, I think Richarlison's a better option. He's done more and less than Morgan Gibbs White. Maybe Morgan Gibbs White is just, susceptible because of the club he plays for. I don't know. Not real impressed with him, if I'm honest. I'll be real honest. Not real impressed with him. I am impressed with you, Bob Down Under, for the generous donation, my friend. Thank you again. I do have a quote here from Heung-min Son. It doesn't really have much relevancy to what's coming up, but I hate anytime to talk about what Heung-min Son says. Says, Son, on playing against former Tottenham teammate Kieran, trips over him damn self. He says, look, trips over him damn self is one of my closest friends, and we had a fantastic time here. But when we play against each other, there is no friends. I tried to beat him when he's in the game, but look, he's an amazing, amazing defender, and it was hard for me. It wasn't so hard for him when he was dancing around Kieran, trips all over him damn self, and made him look like Pierre-Emile Højbjerg did the week before when he was trying to cross in a ball in the box. If you remember, Højbjerg did the whoop, 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 and then he kind of fell over. Same thing here. But except Kieran trips over him damn self, didn't actually fall over. He just kind of very much lost himself. To be fair, Nottingham Forest have been poor. Brian Diggle said he has caused us problems in the past. Thank you, Jacob. They have been poor. He may have caused us problems in the past. You might be right. But this year, he ain't doing much of anything. Not much of anything at all. The last little bit that I want to get to, and look, look at that. Isn't that cute? It's Pedro Porro and it's sunny. And there you go. So this is apparently the figures of our players getting paid. So let's see how y'all feel about this. Gibbs White is a midfielder. No, he's playing as a left striker, David Shear. I don't want him. I don't want him. Look, even Son is playing around more than you, bro. Why so serious? Drunk Vigo, I was playing around at the beginning of the stream, then everyone said I look like Zweberg, or whatever his name is. Zweeby? Fucking hell. But look, at the top of this list of Spurs wages, Tanguy and Ndombele. Now, I believe Harry Kane was paid more than him, but that was it. But Tanguy and Ndombele right now receiving the highest pay wage at £200,000 per week. I wonder how much we're splitting, honestly, with Galatasaray. I hope they're paying at least half. Heung-min Son just below him at 190. Ivan Perisic with the busted ACL, 180,000. James Madison, 170, rightly earned. CUTI Romero, 165, rightly earned. Dan Kulusevski at 110. I would argue it's rightly earned as well. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg at 102,000 per week. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th highest paid. Drunk Vigo, quit distracting me, man. Quit. I'm trying to do a damn show. You're distracting me. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg is the 7th highest paid player. So hold that. Hugo Lloris making an even 100K a week. I don't know what he's doing. He's just going out there doing some goalkeeper training and then going home. That's all he does. So it's kind of hard to accept that. Eric Dyer at 85 is absolutely absurd. Eric Dyer makes as much as Pedro Porro. Eric Dyer makes more a week than Yves Bissouma, than Mickey Van de Veen, than Destiny Udogie. Eric Dyer makes more than Vicario. He makes more than Bentancur. He makes more than Brennan Johnson. Eric Dyer making, oh my God, that's crazy to me. Eric Dyer, Højbjerg, and Hugo Lloris are in the top half of our player wages. So is Fraser Forster. My God, and Richarlison. But the Richarlison one, I guess I could understand a little bit. Hey, big up Chippy with the donation to the channel. Hey, how you doing, Chippy? Let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Big up Chippy for the first ever donation to the channel. Big up yourself with the 20 euros to United Spurs of America. Thank you so much, Chippy. I believe formerly known as Jimmy Nipples. I think I saw a comment saying you used to be called Jimmy Nipples. And of course I remember you, Jimmy Nipples. If my real name shows up, I'll kick you in the bollocks, is what he says. Don't worry, Chippy. I will not. I won't even care. But anytime I've looked at receipts of super chats, it just shows who sent it and what time. Or what video and how much. So thank you so much, my friend, for the first ever super chat. I'm the recipient of your first ever super chat. Big up. Jimmy Nipple. Well, why'd you just put your government name? Why would you put your real name, Chippy? Why you put your real name? Why'd you say your real name, man? If you didn't want... Now you're just putting your real name so you can kick me in the bollocks. I see what you're doing. You're playing 4D chess. Your Spurs had 2 World Cup winners in the team when Liverpool won 7-0 in 1978. Thank you for that, Philip Bidwell. You know, if y'all remember last stream, there was a guy, Joe Hunt, that was giving me a good one. He commented on the video again after the show. And real quick, I do want to show you his comment because it was quite funny. He says, "Good evening, Jacob. I have something to tell you. 15 years, 287 days, 8 hours, and 14 minutes since your last trophy. That is the only stat that matters. Happy Destiny Udogie Day." And I thought it was interesting that this man took all this trouble to comment. First of all, thank you for commenting on the video after the fact. It does numbers and wonders for the channel. Hitting a like, sharing the video. I forget to say this, but please do share this video with your mother, your brother, your cousin, your sister, your auntie, and your uncle, your niece and your nephew, maybe your neighbor, your postman. Even if you just send it to them and they say, "Why the fuck did you send this to me?" That helps the algorithm. Even if they don't click it, I would hope that they do click it, like, and subscribe. But again, these are all free things you can do to help the channel grow. Unless you want to do what Chippy's done here, which is hit me with a very generous donation. Or if you want to do with what Bob Down Under has done, hit me with a very generous donation. Or do what Chang done. These are very generous donations. But again, you don't have to do that. Just hit a like, hit a subscribe. Those are free. Share the video again with all the aforementioned people. You do that, and it's going to help the channel grow. So appreciate everyone who does do that, because it is a very good way to help the channel here. Look, I'm going to refresh the YouTube. Let's see how many likes we're on. Where are we at? 95. 5 likes away. We're 5 likes away from 100. So big up everybody who is hitting those likes. Big up Scott M. He's here. Says, good evening, Jacob. I hope you and the family are doing great. Big up, Scott. Longtime supporter. Scott, they've been waiting for you in the chat, my friend. They've been waiting for you to show up so they could give you some hell. But good evening, Scott. I hope you're doing well. I hope you and your family are doing well as well. I knew y'all were going to, as soon as you seen Scott, I knew y'all were going to say hello. Love the love that we all have in here, y'all. Again, just to read through some more of these names. But do we really need to? Like Joe Road makes 10 grand a week. That's not that much. Papa Montessar makes 10 grand a week. Papa Montessar is ranked with the lowest paid players. And look how absolutely critical he is to our success and to Yves Bissouma's success. Not saying it is solely dependent on him, but he is a definite. We missed him so much when he was gone. And then just seeing the work that he did for us in that match, 4-1 versus Newcastle. Ooh, the things he was doing, absolutely immense. So Papa Montessar, look, I think we need to sign him to a better deal. Destiny Udogi is now making 45 grand a week. And I guess he was making somewhere around 15. So he got a pay rise. So let's give some other players some pay rises, shall we? And start with Papa Montessar. I'd say sign him up to a 2-year deal. Give him a little pay raise. That's just my opinion, but hey. The fact that Pedro Porro makes as much as Eric Dyer. Eric Dyer makes more a week than, let's add up some players, shall we? Papa Montessar is 10 plus Destiny's 45, so 55. Do we have a 35 somewhere? No, we can literally just add Yves Bissouma and Papa Montessar. They would be at 65. If you add Bissouma and Sar's weekly rate, they make together 20,000 less pounds than Eric Dyer. Why did we sign Eric Dyer to an extension? Again, you cannot spell Dyer without D-I-E. Papa's going to be making $500,000 a week by the time he's 28, 30. That's what I'm saying. He's going to go somewhere if you don't lock him up. You got to lock him in and lock him down. How is Tongi making 200 grand a week? And Papa Chula Montessar is, yeah, he needs a pay raise, man. He needs a pay raise. But look, y'all. That's a lot of money. Now I'm looking at it. Who else making a good one? Brian Hill. I mean, I'm not upset. I thought Brian Hill was making like 75, but apparently he's only making 40. So I'm okay if he's only making 40. Big up Jamie Gitz. Big up Jacob listening in on the sly, but immaculately unable to contribute. Hey, you commented, so big up yourself right now. Look, that is going to do it for the show, y'all. We have been going over an hour and a half, and I think that will do it. I'm going to see if there's anybody live that I can send you on over to so the party does not have to stop, my friend. Oh, no. It will continue on into the evening. I believe Sarcasm City is still live. Yes, they are. So I'm going to send you on over to Flawless with Sarcasm City TV. If you are looking for some immaculate vibes, they will be continued on over there, unless you're a Manchester United fan. But hey, some people might enjoy watching them squirm a little bit. But there, I went ahead and saved that. Big ups to everyone who has been here. Let me see here. Hey, look at that. 3 subscribers while the show was going. So big up to the 3 new subscribers. I appreciate that. I got a chat here from Chippy. Want to make sure I get to it for that generous donation. Says, I was staunch and proper anti-Levy since Martin Jol was sacked. I'm 3rd gen Tottenham, but I see change now. I'm off the wagon. Now it's back the Spurs and Ainge. Levy Redeemy. Levy Redeemy. Chippy, what has helped make me a little less upset at Daniel Levy is the fact that I feel the change, I sense the change, I see the change. But on top of all that, it's Ange Postecoglou. He appointed Ange Postecoglou. He said no to Eric Ten Hag. When I, as a fan, was screaming at the top of my lungs, please sign Eric Ten Hag. I love what he's doing at Ajax. Michael, the other half of this show, was saying, I want Eric Ten Hag. And we were both so pissed when Daniel Levy was like, he's kind of a weirdo and he has no charisma, therefore we're not going to hire him. I was like, who the hell's Daniel Levy to do that? But much to his, bro, he was right. What was Daniel cooking in that instance? I don't know, but whatever it was correct. Because now we got Ange Postecoglou. And look at Manchester United. Just look at the state of them. Eric Ten Hag's on some weirdness. David Shearer says, 385 grand a week on Dyer, Lloris, and Tanguy and Dombele combined. Absolutely. Yeah, that's not a great immaculate way to end the show, but an immaculate way to end the show is to say thank you so much. And hit, oh, look at that. Little thumbs up button just popped up. So make sure you are hitting the like on the stream if you haven't already. But big thing, this is an immaculate way to end here. Big up Chang very much for the 5 gifted memberships, my friend. Thank you so much every single time. As well as Bob Down Under with the first ever super chat. I think both of y'all with the first Chippy and Bob with the first ever super chats from y'all's YouTube careers. Look, you've spent it on my show, on this channel, on my family. You come into my show and you spend your money on my family. I love you, bro. Got a lot of love for the both of you, all 3 of you, all 96 of you that have also hit the like as well. So big up yourself. In the poll, I see 103 votes. So no excuse why we shouldn't be able to hit 100 likes on the video. But you know what? I trust my playbackers. I'm going to call them the playbackers. They get in here and they hit the like playbackers. There's about 50, 60 of y'all that come in here and smash up the likes, watch the videos, etc. So I appreciate that. Again, another free way to support the channel. But like I always say, you don't have to do that. That's going above and beyond the call of booty. So Chang, Bob, Chippy, you all 3 went above and beyond the call of booty immensely, and I thank you so much for it. But to those of you who did hit the call of duty here today with the like, subscribe, and a vote in the poll, I appreciate you immensely. Whoever's hitting that heart in the chat right now, big up yourself because I see you and you're beautiful. All right. I'm going to end the poll right there, y'all, with 103 votes. With a resounding 90% of the 103 votes says Spurs should get the win. And yes, we should, and yes, we shall. I believe that anyway. But look, I'm going to try and bring not just myself, but another person I can bounce ideas off, and we can actually do a prediction. I don't know any Nottingham Forest fans, or else I would have tried to make an effort to get one here. But I don't know any, so that's what that was. Big up Nick Brown. He stayed up late for the show. It is like 1:30 in the morning, and Nick Brown here showing support. YouTube chat member. That's the fucking grind right there, Nick. That's what I'm talking about, Nick. Big old Nick. Staying up late. Trying to feel great. Love to see it. Big up Nick Brown. David Shear as well. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all. Look, it is time to take the content to the next level, Drunk Vigo. So keep locked here. I will have an announcement. Not sure when, but I'm thinking by Everton, you may see something cheeky going on for Everton. No, it's not as cool as me going to London. I saw someone say, we are talking TV flying. No, they're not flying me out for a watch along. As cool as that would be, that's not happening. But there is something very cool coming up. So keep tuned. Hit that notification bell. Make sure to hit a like on your way out. I am going to just real quick hit a refresh because we are on 99 likes, you absolute beautiful people in the fucking chat. We almost hit 100 likes. I'm sure by the time some more people see this, they will hit that like and we'll get over 100. So I just want to say thank you so much. As well as I just appreciate the continued support. Look, YouTube sent that email that I shared with y'all, or well, I technically posted a photo of it, the new subscribers and all the views and all that. And look, I can pull it up again, but I'll just delay this. So I'm just going to say again, it was like over 130,000 views. That's absolutely crazy. My name's Jacob and I'm a dude in Texas talking about my beloved club. Some would say whom I love maybe a little bit too much. That's up for debate. My wife would probably agree with that. I do care too much about Tottenham than I should. But you know what? I can't control love, baby. Love is just that. I can't control what I fall in love with, and she understands. But again, I just want to say, obviously, big shout out to Big shout out to Kulisevsky every single time. And a big shout out to everyone who's been here in the chat. Look, for me to do a show by myself, it takes more than just me, y'all. It takes you in the chat, chatting with me, talking with me, taking my squirrel brain, my ADHD brain. You take it and you help me run places, and then I run on tangents. So look, y'all are absolutely immense. Again, thank you so much to every single one of you who have been chatting, sharing your ideas with me. If I did miss your chats at all, I do apologize. I try to run through as many as I can and say hello to everybody. Because as always, I want everyone to feel just as blessed and as stress-free as I am. Maybe I'm stress-free when I do these streams. The rest of my day today was highly stressful. So again, apologies for being late. It is a late show, but it was a great show. And that's due to everybody who tapped in. So big up everybody. And when I do send you on over to Sarcasm City TV, please just hang tight. Go on over there. Hit a like and subscribe. Say Jacob sent you. Say USA Raid. Whatever you want to say. Just let him know I sent you and show the love. He's another content creator. Takes a lot of time out of his day to bring absolutely great content. And you can find me there sometimes too. So make sure you're subscribed to Sarcasm City TV every single time. But until next time, folks, that's going to do it for episode 112. I almost said 113. That will be tomorrow. But today was episode 112. Y'all been beautiful. You've been sexy and absolutely immaculate tonight. So hopefully I brought you the same kind of vibes. So as always, folks, stay blessed, stay fresh, up the lads, and come on, you Spurs. Goose, 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 goose.